Anytime we are moving towards a goal or looking to change something up, improve something in our lives, and we are doing something different, it is totally normal to feel things like discomfort, uncomfortable, frustrated, annoyed, overwhelmed. And I talk about this all the time, but I experienced this myself the other day. And what we decide to do in that moment when we feel this way determines everything else. It determines if we stay exactly where we are and we don't make progress, or if we actually take the actions we need to consistently, sustainably to get the result that we want. I've shared a little bit a couple videos ago that I've been on like this health journey this year, and it's a different health journey than I was on 10 years ago and I've been talking about in teaching for so long, which was more weight loss and getting a hold on like overeating and binge eating. It's not that journey. This past year, I have been on a journey with like hormones and cortisol and now this autoimmune condition. It's been something new that I've been experiencing and working through. So I've been seeing a lot of specialists and now actually just started working with someone who is a Chinese medicine practitioner and acupuncturist. And it's so interesting and so new and so different to me, but I'm all in because I am just looking to try something else out to deal with, the symptoms I'm having, but really more get to the root cause and kind of figure all of that out because that is always my goal. And in this process of working with her, she has given me a lot of new things to try and even new ways to eat that are very different than I am used to doing for myself. And it is requiring more work on my part to do some of these things. And it's really changing a lot of what I've done for the past 5, 7, 8, 10 years that has got me to where I am today. And I noticed the other day I was going to the farmer's market on a Saturday morning, sitting in traffic, and I noticed I was feeling all of the things I mentioned before: overwhelm, frustration, annoyance. I was having all these thoughts like, I can't do this every week. This is too much. This is going to cost too much money. I'm not going to be able to stick with this. I should just go back to what I was doing. And as I sat there and I noticed all those feelings and those thoughts, I was like, oh yeah, this is totally normal. I'm doing something new. I'm basically changing my lifestyle that I've had for a long time when it comes to eating. And of course, our brain is used to and likes efficiency and consistency. It is always trying to push us back to where we were because it is easier. Our brain's job is to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and to conserve energy. And anytime we are working towards a new goal or doing something different or growing in some way, we are going in the opposite direction. So we experience this thing called cognitive dissonance. And that's exactly what I was experiencing in that moment. I was having all the feelings and all the thoughts about why I should stop. And I reminded myself and thought a couple of things that I encourage you guys to do too if you ever experience this. Of course, it feels this way. I'm doing something new. But of course, I can do it anyways. And we don't have to be perfect at it as long as we are doing our absolute best to start taking actions and making progress in the direction that we want to go. We will get there. But as I sat in the car that day, I was just like, first of all, feeling like so weighed down and like I just needed to turn back and go the other way and stop. And then I like took a breath for a second and I was like, oh yeah, this is totally normal. This is totally part of it. And the problem is most of us stop right there. And for years and years and years, that's exactly what I did. I stopped right there when I had those thoughts and had those feelings and figured, oh my gosh, this is a problem. I need to go back. I need to stop. But the key is to keep going when we feel that way. So hopefully this resonates with some of you. If you are working towards a goal or you are working towards anything, just know you can do it and you can handle all of those thoughts and feelings. And that is part of the process. That is where, right there, that is where the growth happens. That decision we make in that moment when we have those thoughts and those feelings, that decision we make determines everything else. And as a coach, this is exactly what I help you through. I help you become aware of these things and I help you work through them. And you can always book a one-on-one individual session at the link in my bio, or if you have any questions, drop them here and I will answer them in a future video.